Today we're going to have a talk about steel rainwater tanks and the materials that are available to us to manufacture them from, what the differences are, and where steel tanks are well suited and perhaps where they are not so well suited. The most common material that we manufacture steel rainwater tanks from is standard galvanised Z600 steel. Essentially, a galvanised tank or a galvanised sheet is created by manufacturing a standard black steel core, and then the sheet is covered in a zinc alloy coating, which is known as the galvanising process, which shields the raw steel from elements such as water and oxygen, which cause the sheet to rust. So the most common material is standard galvanised material, which is a standard sheet, galvanised both sides, and it is comparatively resistant to corrosion and rust in particular. The second material that we have at our disposal is what we call a standard Colorbond sheet. Now, Colorbond is the BHP name for painted steel sheet. And essentially, Colorbond sheet is manufactured from, again, a standard black steel core, which is then painted on both sides to protect it from the elements. Instead of galvanising it, they paint the steel, and this provides resistance against corrosion. Colorbond steel will have, the front face will be what we call the Colorbond colour, and then on the back face of a Colorbond sheet, there is always just this light grey colour, which they call a wash coat. And that is the inside face of the Colorbond material. The third material that we have at our disposal is what we call Aquaplate sheet, and that, to the naked eye, looks exactly the same as a Colorbond sheet. So the only difference is that on the inside of the sheet, over the wash coat on the inside, there is a thin polymer sheet which is sprayed onto the back of the sheet during the manufacture process. This provides a watertight and very corrosion resistant inside surface, which is specifically designed for the construction of rainwater tanks. Now, in many situations, and particularly for the majority of the tanks we manufacture for firefighting water storage, a galvanised tank is quite adequate and suitable for the job that it's designed to do. Often we will also construct the tanks out of standard Colorbond material, that is the same material that is used for roofing and cladding. However, you should be aware that tanks that are constructed from galvanised or Colorbond material are not covered by a warranty as far as the material is concerned. The manufacturers of the material do not warrant its serviceability for the storage of water in a static water storage situation. The only material that is warranted, as in a rainwater tank scenario, is the Aquaplate steel, which is that steel that has the thin polymer coating on the inside of the sheet, which adds extra protection to the sheet in the case of storing water. It's not recommended that Aquaplate steel tanks be used in coastal areas, and we have to warn you that there is no warranty on Aquaplate tanks if they are situated within 500 metres of the high tide mark of a coastline. The team at Orion Australia have now manufactured and supplied some thousands of steel tanks around Tasmania. If you've got any questions about the steel tank installation or what would be best in your situation, simply reach out to the team at Orion Australia and we'll gladly help you.